Morning, everybody. It's Davey and Atoka here, and today is a national holiday, so I have shit to do. So I'm gonna spend this opportunity to make sure that shit doesn't get done at all today. I'm playing an RPG, talking with Maya, and wasting both my afternoon and my late night evening. Fantastic. And apparently Innocent Sin is going to be closing down. Oh boy. So, just like the Myco social link, it seems like this one's going to be coming to an abrupt stop once it hits 10. And there's just going to be no more communication or something with people with the social link. That's great. Well, I guess it's probably for the better because I should not be leading this kind of double life with my teacher. Yeah. A little creepy, huh? Oh well, right? Yeah. Yeah. I love how it assumes that people are so emotive with their characters when they play, which, I don't know, like, Maya and I have kind of been role-playing a little bit, but not really. It's mostly been her just role-playing a lot. It seems like we actually, play the game as opposed to just role-play in the game. But still, the fact that she's actually putting effort into, when she looks sad, or when she turns away, or all these other little things in the game. Not just, things that I see on the screen, and the game has to tell me that, it's happening, even though I've already known it's happened because I saw it. All these little things, which is... Oh, thanks, Maya. I appreciate that. I'm just a lonely kid, yeah. I have no friends at all. Well, we already know that to be true. Oh, boy. Which I'm kind of glad that she's not hammering on anymore at this point. That was a relief. I was kind of worried that it was all of a sudden going to be turning into this. She's actually going to know who I am in real life, and it's going to get awkward at school, and... Well, it looks like it's not quite heading that way, thankfully, so... We're good. We're good. That puts us to level 9 in our social link. Da-da-da! We're almost there. So you know what? Let's fucking crank it up. Tomorrow is, autumn equinox. We still have another day that's not gonna have anything to do, so let's waste the day away again. Why not? Yay! Alright, back to school. I mean, it's a little disappointing that we couldn't finish it off right then and there. We still have this wasted Sunday to do it, but yeah, it's no biggie. No biggie. So we lost our last Sunday. We just caught up, and then some. So we've actually saved ourselves a Sunday in the end. Which is nice. And of course, now that it's fall, you can actually see all the leaves out back. Yay! Officially fall now. I just realized I'm actually recording this on September the 24th. Except today's a Tuesday, not a Thursday. That's funny. Oh, I'm wondering... Again, another lesson that I don't really need to boost up my stats, but just I want to see where this conversation goes. It's the way that it started off was so awkward. Just like, oh yeah, it's natural biology. Hey, let's just procreate. Woo! Which is usually not something you start off with in a high school setting because some kids will be dumb enough to listen to you. It's like, okay, let's procreate. Woo! And then we're too young to be able to handle the consequences properly. Oh well. You know what. Well, the typhoon's over. The talk about the typhoon is going to dwindle down a little bit, and people start going to talking about things coming up. Oh wait, no, it hadn't started yet. Duh. Just talking about fall. Yeah. Duh. I'm getting ahead of myself. Excuse me for a moment. Let's just try and get Kazushi's social link up a bit more. Which, I'm trying to figure out how the whole social link is like how it works in relation to the card, the arcana that it's related to itself, from the Chariot, which is kind of interesting because the Chariot apparently is a card about control, emotional control, which is weird. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Oh, he's the Chariot because, you know, he's the best swimmer. He's the fastest one. Ha 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 ha. But there's a lot more to it. The Chariot is a card of emotional power. Here I am reading from that website about the tarot card meeting, specifically from the Rider Waite deck. The power of the mind to shape the desires of the heart and direct them into meaningful expression. Not the emotional control of the Emperor, who totally suppresses all of his emotions in favor of logic and reason. The man driving the Chariot knows that his emotions are not to be swept under the rug, but trained and used for his greater good. Which is funny, because that's exactly what he's been using for his motivation to keep training. The promise that he made to his nephew in order to encourage him to go to surgery and therapy and stuff for his leg and all that jazz, even though he's completely ignoring his own problems with his legs. Well, one leg, his one knee. If we learned anything from last time, you let them take the lead. You don't try and cover them. Don't override them. Let them be proactive about it. And it worked! Okay, cool. Alright, back to the Chariot. The triumph over both positive and negative emotions is often shown by two horses, or two sphinxes in this case, of different colors pulling the Chariot, which, you know, represents the positive and the negative aspects. Being able to have the reins over them to control them without control over the emotions, the Chariot can't go anywhere. And without the reins holding in the emotions, they would just go all willy-nilly and fuck you over, go everywhere. This is interesting. Another weird little fact, because the game bases all theirs off the Thoth deck. That, in the Thoth deck, written across the canopy of the Chariot is the word abracadabra. This is kind of silly, because, you know, it's not the magician, even though, you know, stage magicians use it, and they're not like the real magicians and stuff, and there's no magic involved. But the thing is, abracadabra, here I come quoting the site again, comes from Hebrew, and it translates roughly to, "What I have said will be done," or, "As it is said, so it shall be," which I guess makes sense. Because it's about reining in your emotions in order to make sure that you can get stuff done. Using the emotions as a way to, as like a manifest of focus, energy to get shit done, what you need to get done.
Hello.
It's interesting that he's still taking it in kind of the wrong direction. Although maybe we'll finally get to change his mind. Now the coaches accosted Kazushi about it. You know. Weird conversation coming right out of Shinjiro. I have no idea where that prompt came from. And he's not all on his own. I mean, he does his own stuff, sure, during the day, but it's not like he doesn't live with us. He does have a room upstairs. And he's in my party all the time and all this other stuff. You know. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah, well, it's a lot more about the Chariot, but there's no need to talk about it now. Now that we're going into a new day. Friday! I mean, it's a Friday, so at least we can still go to swim meet after swim team later on, but we're not going to be leveling it up. Just going to boost it. Oh, we're just back to talking about Petition syndrome. Yep, because we're coming into our last stretch before the next mission, so of course, yeah, we got to start talking about that. Talking about the next big thing that's coming up. Ooh. Oh, so fun. Oh well, don't matter, don't care, let's just boost this social link up some more. I was gonna say relation, but not quite exactly right. Whatever. Oh well. We're at level 8, so it's expected it's gonna take a couple days. Yeah. I mean, the mission's gonna be so soon, Training's not gonna be... I mean, I barely ever get a chance for the shuffle decks and to boost the stats anyway. So, it takes forever to grind. I think I'm in a comfortable spot with all the guys I've been able to make that I don't need to grind anymore for the time being. Grinding battle levels, at least. Maya's confusing. Or Mama's confusing. Fortune. The guy who was with apathy syndrome but couldn't dance, he still can't dance. The girl who, told me that she wasn't interested in me because I'm not a college boy and stuff. And yet here she is getting all upset that I'm not around for her anymore. Like, make up your damn mind, dummy. Oh, well. Oh, you know what? Speaking of being smart with a girl, let's go see if we can get me through the social link or whatever. You know, now that my education, my intelligence is, like, maxed out, and she still isn't gonna, well, changing the option doesn't do anything. It's not gonna help. Well, then, that sucks. Oh, people are still talking about Culture Fest. Huh, isn't that interesting? I mean, I figure, you know, the conversation usually always changes, and I mean, I guess this is the fallout of the lack of Culture Fest. Yeah, that makes total sense. Miss Ruby and oh God. Well, we'll try a relationship with Fuka, and, you know, I might as well make a bigger guy, because Parvati is only level 37 for Priestess Arcana persona, and it's not, you know, I'd rather something bigger that I could use. And, you know, while I'm thinking of it, maybe I'll... And fuck, the game froze. The game fucking froze when I tried to fuse this guy. We'll try it with 2 people now instead of 3, like last time. Hopefully it'll go through. And I'll even make sure that I get a decent set of skills on it, instead of just throwing whatever on it. Because, you know, Rakunda and Hama boost without Hama itself proper is, you know, always a smart thing to have. Yeah. So we'll try it out. And it looks like the game freezes again. Well, cool. Okay, so this seems to be a persona I'm not going to be able to get this time around, which is disappointing. Fucking reset. Oh well. Oh well, we'll pick up the Parvati, go talk to Shuka. We picked up the Cianlid again, Lian Sin, the Empress, tried talking with Mitsuru with that, and it didn't work. Whatever. Let's do Fuka instead. We'll get one of them going, and I'll save Yukari's for last. Oh, good. More food. I hope this is not the entire social link. It's just eating her food. I mean, it'd be better if there was more things involved in it, because I'm pretty sure her entire worth, her entire self-value and self-worth is not based solely on her cooking. Far be it from me to disappoint her in proving that her cooking is not very good. And thankfully we get the payoff for it. Yeah, I saw that the cat ran away. Jesus Christ, game. Why don't you make a little thing, you know, make some more obvious complaints. Or, not complaints, statements. Fucking, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even asking what it is in there that it needs to be left out at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can tell she's discouraged. And now she's disappointed too. Are you gonna tell me that too? Huh, dumb game. Okay, so this is... Okay, so her self-value, self-worth is not based on cooking, but cooking is a part of it. Okay. Okay, I get it. She's trying to be able to do more for the team, and this is just one avenue with which she can pursue that. That makes sense. That's fair enough. Well, I guess I see where this social link is going to be heading. A bit. Well, I'm glad we're already friends. And I get the validation for that, again. You know, as if I'm not friends with everybody it sees. Well, that's the end of that day. Get to go into the weekend doing what I do best. Disappointing my friends, and then feeling pretty damn good for it.